Kodashim and Talmudim, saints and disciples in Yahuwah. Oh, buddy. Let's see. Let me fix this. Turn this up, cuz. Alright, there we go. I'm on 2 platforms. I'm on Facebook and TikTok, so I forgive myself. Ask Yahuwah to forgive me. I forgive our forefathers, our ancestors, and I ask Yahuwah to forgive us all in Yahushua HaMashiach's name. And may Yahuwah pour his set apart Rook, into the 4 corners of the earth, to the brothers and sisters that need it. The name of this particular topic is being a light, and Yahuwah moved me to do this particular topic. Light is love. His light, divine, must be in you. So without him in us, we ain't nothing. Like I say, we denounce Jesus, we denouncing God, we denouncing Lord, we denouncing all pagan holidays with every word of the Most High, So if you are the world or got an Eastern or European mindset, this probably ain't for you. I said, if you got an Eastern or Western or a European mindset, this ain't for you, because you're going to get into your feelings. Okay? We are the descendants of this Bible, this King James Bible, of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The brown people, the copper people, they're not black. Black mean you ain't nothing. Black mean you dead. Black mean you evil. That's what black mean. We bronze, we copper, we brown, we amber, we jasper. We the people of the Bible, we tree people. These spiritual locks make you look like a tree. See, kings grow their crown. Queens grow their crown. We don't have to wear no gold. We don't have to get crowned with no fake gold crown like them fake kings and queens them Europeans doing. We the original kings and queens, the Malaks and Malakas. That Malak mean king, Malek mean king, Malakah mean queen, crown. All right? And the man is the prize. The man is the prize. I'm going to say that again. The man is the prize. Okay? All right? This ain't no attack on nobody. All right? The man is the light. The man gives light to everybody in the house. The man's supposed to be the priest of his own home. The man's supposed to be the leader because he hearing from Yahuwah and Yahushua. But what the enemy did done in these last days, he tried to destroy the family. Okay? It takes a masculine man to deal with a worldly woman and try to bring her into the truth. I'm talking about a real masculine man who ain't going to let no woman dominate him. Okay? And it takes a real feminine woman to deal with a masculine man. I say feminine, not effeminate. Okay? So, with that being said, if I was you, I'd be trying to get me some spiritual riches, because you can't carry nothing with you when you die. Okay? You better live your life like you living, live it to the fullest and the natural. All right? And tap into the spiritual. Because this is a spiritual thing, y'all. It ain't about color. It's about the heart. I love who love me. I don't love everybody. I hate who hate me. That's just me. I don't kiss no butts. So I don't care who don't like or love me. I ain't trying to make no friends. I ain't better than nobody else either. All right. I know what I'm teaching and preaching. It come from up on high. I ain't doing my own thing. I sure ain't. And this my calling right here. A one-man wrecking crew with every word of this Bible right here. Our job is to tear down the customs and the doctrine of the devils and demons, not tear down the people. So when I get on here, I'm not talking about people. I'm talking about spirits, strongholds, soul ties, things of that nature, spiritual things. People holding on to stuff and wondering why they can't let it go. Strongholds. Soul ties. You lay down with somebody, you can't stop thinking about them. Soul ties. Like I say, according to the Bible, sex is for marriage. If a man lay with a woman, he need to be planning on marrying that woman. Because the man choose the wife. The woman don't choose the man. The man pick the wife. In these last days, a lot of women are the breadwinners and the men being oppressed and attacked on the job and all type of ways. All right. The men going through the most in these last days. All right. Especially the man of color, the brown man, the Negro man. All right. So it's time for us to start loving our people and respecting our people, you know, and get the hate out of our heart, get the malice out of our heart, get the pride out of our heart, you know. And I don't care what name you believe in. I teach you who and Yahusha. That ain't gonna stop me from talking to you and speaking to you, you know. I'm gonna teach my mighty one, and you can teach whatever you believe in. I'm not gonna push nothing on you, and you sure ain't gonna push nothing on me, because I'm the teacher, you know. Like I say, I done married about 10 souls in name of Yahuwah, Yahusha, and of the Ruach HaKadosh. Brothers and sisters, I have. You know, I'm putting in the work. He ain't give me his spirit to be quiet. He didn't give me his Ruach to be quiet. He gave me his Ruach to speak and correct and reprove and rebuke, because he don't want to see nobody go to hell. A lot of people don't think hell and heaven are real. It's a mind state too. It's physical and it's spiritual. The physical part is you go through hell down here when somebody die in your family. When you get sick. When you get attacked on the job. Your car break down. You go broke and fall off. That's a part of hell right there. In the physical realm. But in the spiritual realm, when you die, he raised you up and he throw you in the lake with the snake. That's the second death. Some people going to escape death. Some people ain't going to die by the hands of man. Some people going to get caught up like Eliyahu, you know. You see what I'm saying? Elijah, you know. And Elisha in the manuscript, you know. And to you sisters who got men that's putting in kingdom work, and y'all supporting y'all men, putting in work with y'all man, Yahuwah Yahusha Baraki, in Yahusha's name. Oh, I don't care what you believe in, but that's how it's supposed to be. Because the woman is the man's co-heir. You know, helpmates. They do everything together. That's if the man and woman mind built off the Bible. Meaning the man and woman mind got to be built off this Bible right here. For a relationship or a marriage, anything to stand. The only way we keep the devil out of our household is with the word of Yahuwah. You want healing? The Father's word. You want to be Barak? The Father's word. You know, you want some strength? The Father's word. You want the Holy Spirit? The Ruach? The Father's word, because his Holy Spirit is his word. They one. He don't contradict his word. He enforces his word. You know. And like people will always, you ain't going to be nothing, you know. Look at you. But Yahuwah say, no. I might not be nothing to the world people. But in Yahuwah's eyesight, I'm precious than gold. I'm the apple of his eye. All right. And he crowned me to be a king. I couldn't crown myself. He married me. I didn't marry him. And so when the man married his woman, and that man leading that woman, following that man, okay, she get added into the marriage, into the kingdom of Yahuwah. Her name get changed to the man's last name. Like my last name, Yahuwah. I don't go by Plumber, unless I got to go get a job or something, but my last name, Yahuwah. I go by Yahudah. Yehuda, Yahuwah. Or Yehuda, Yahusha, Yahuwah. Or I go by Moshe, Masha Moshe, Yahuwah. But I got my father's name and my name. We call by his name. That's the mindset we got. We got his mindset. The men and women with his set apart spirit. And I do this for free. I ain't asking for no money, because he gave it to me for free. All right? And to the brothers and sisters that did support the ministry, that don't support the ministry no more, Yahuwah Yahusha Baruch you too. You know? You know, if Yahuwah put it on your heart to donate something to the work that I'm doing, all praises. But, you know, I ain't looking for your money. So we're going to start out in Matthew chapter 5, 13 through 16. Matthew chapter 5, 13 through 16. He say we. I say we. I don't say you. But we is the salt of the earth. But if the salt have lost its Savior, where shall it be salted? It is thenceforth good for nothing but to be cast out and trodden under foot of men. So, if you ain't seasoned with the word, and you going trying to edify somebody, you ain't rooted and grounded, they going to chew you out. You know, spit on the word. We going to continue. Verse 14. We is the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. No matter where you go, if you got light in you, people going to see it. They going to see the glow in you. They going to be like, oh, that brother, that sister, I ain't never seen that before. I ain't never heard it like that before. You going to be speaking that word bold wherever you go. You ain't going to be scared. You ain't going to fear death. That's how bold you going to be. Because death ain't going to have no dominion over you. When the Most High Yahuwah say, fear not, he mean fear not. He going to go with us wherever we go. So if you got Amunah, just because you can't see him, but guess what? He right here, right now. He omnipresent. The devil ain't like that. He got minions. They gather up information on you and use it to hurt you. Yahuwah ain't like that. He don't tempt nobody. Yahuwah ain't going to make you do nothing that he wouldn't do. But the devil different. He tempt you with sex, money, material things. You know, it go against the Bible is what he doing. All right. Verse 15. He say, neither do men, see, neither do men light a candle and put it on a menorah, which is the bushel, but put it on the candlestick, which is a menorah, and give light unto all that's in the house. That's the man job. All through the Bible, he worked through man and used man. Ain't nan woman in the Bible baptized no man or preached to no man. Not nan woman. He suffered a woman not to teach, but learn in silence at home from her own man. That's if he got a relationship with Yahuwah and Yahusha. See, if the Creator and his son ain't covering the man, that man can't call himself the head of no house. He can't lead nothing. We gonna continue, verse 16. He say, let our light shine before men, that they may see our good works and glorify Yahuwah, which is in Shemaim. Verse 17, because this is what they taught me on Sunday when I was a Christian. See, when you come into the Abari truth, that means you crossed over from death to life. Ain't that something? They try to say the Hebrews dead and gone, the prophet. No, we the same people. I ain't no telling who spirit the Most High putting on men and women. Some men might got Moses Ruach. Some men might got Elijah Ruach. Isaiah, Jeremiah. You know, David, Solomon. Ain't no telling who men and women dying here. So some women got Judith Ruach, Esther Ruach, Susanna Ruach, Ruach, Zipporah Ruach. You see? But it all got something to do with the Creator, divine. If it ain't divine, it ain't going to last long. How many relationships have you been into? How many relationships have you been in? It ain't built off the Bible and it failed. How many relationships? The man is made into the image of Yahuwah, the Creator. He said, let us make man in our image. Male and female, he created us. Helpmates, the woman come from the side. So when you see a man, you're supposed to see his woman on this side. The man come from the earth. You see? Adam mean from the earth. Kua, which is Eve, mean from the side. So when the man and woman come together, the woman is the image of a man. Most women got mustaches. The only thing different, they got something different between their legs and they got breasts. And they ain't got no Adam apple. He made male and female. He didn't make male and male, female and female. That's satanic. See, we expose, that's evil. Two men being together. Two women being together. Adopting somebody else's child, raising somebody else's child. That's satanic. That's evil. Going to get somebody else's sperm shot up in you because you can't make no babies. That's evil. Have abortion, killing babies. That's evil. Lying on the Bible saying the commandments done away with. That's evil. Saying Yahushua was born on December 25th. That's evil. Calling Yahushua Jesus. That's evil. Hollering about Easter Sunday Passover. That's satanic. Verse 17. He say, think not that he came to destroy the law. See, he telling us he ain't come to destroy and kill the commandments, right? Or the prophets. He come to he say he come not to destroy, but fulfill. He came to show us how to live this thing and walk in it. Salvation didn't come to Yahushua came on the scene, who the world know by Jesus Christ. His real name is Yahushua HaMashiach. And HaMashiach means the anointed one. He makes us Mashiachs, anointed. See, we Mashiachs, mean anointed. But he's HaMashiach, the anointed. See, we Malaks. He's HaMalak, mean king of all kings. But we kings on earth. Don't look like it, do it. He say the same thing as he is up in heaven, so is we on earth. He say the same thing he done when he was on earth. When he go sit on the right hand of his daddy, we gonna do on earth. Don't no woman sit at the right hand of Yahuwah. A man do, his son, Yahushua HaMashiach. And the Holy Spirit is a man. We can go over to Genesis, Bereshit, and debunk this here. They put she in the Bible trying to call him a woman. His wisdom is a man. He masculine. Stop speaking that blasphemy, you black Hebrew Israelites, calling him a woman. Let's go to John 8 and 12. The book of John 8 and 12. He say, then spoke Yahushua again unto them, saying, you see, this the HaMashiach speaking. All right, Yahushua speaking. All right. Then verse 12, John 8 and 12. Then spoke Yahushua again unto them, saying, he is the light of the world. And he or she that follow Yahushua shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the life of light. See, light is life. Once you get that inside of you, can't nobody take that. The devil himself can't take it. He might make you act like him, try to get you upset, play mind games with you. Because, see, and that's another thing. When you get the Ruach of Yahuwah, when Satan see you, he see Yahuwah face to face. And we ain't scared of devils and demons. We at war with these demonic spirits in these last days. We at war with these idols and these statues. Barak Yahuwah, Ba'ashem Yahushua HaMashiach. We at war with these demonic spirits and demons and fallen angels in these last days. You better be careful of taking gifts too from people. All right? We don't take gifts, you know. I don't like gifts like jewelry, or I really don't like gifts, you know. You want to send me some fringes or something, I can use them. All right, some frankincense and myrrh, I can use that, you know. But like just material gift, that ain't what I'm on. You ought to see the clothes I got. I really don't buy no new clothes, really. The same little filthy rags. Same thing every day, just wash it. I think I got about 4 pair of pants, 2 pair of shoes, about 5 or 6 shirts. You know, I gave my car up because the police was messing with it, so I gave it up, you know. So, I'm good with a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good with a little bit. Let's go to Romans 13, 11 through 14. Romans 13, 11 through 14. He said, and knowing that the time that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. He said, awake out of sleep, awake out of death, and come into the truth. The truth is light. Walking in darkness is not walking in the commandments. All right. So he said, wake up out of the deep sleep. For now is our salvation near. Then we when we believe. Verse 12. The night is far spent. The day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light. That's why they say have on the whole armor of Yahuwah. What is darkness? Eating pork, eating shrimp, eating crawfish, shacking up with a lot of men and women, messing with married women and married men, celebrating pagan holidays. That's darkness. Going to church on the wrong day, calling him the wrong name. That's darkness. It's just like this, right? People say, oh, we can call him anything. You can call Satan anything. It's just like this. I'm Little Johnny. If my daddy Big Johnny, and I call my daddy Butch, hey Butch, hey Daddy Butch, what you think my daddy gonna say to me? What you just called me? Same thing with the Creator. He loves us more than our earthly mom and daddy love us. So why not call him his original Hebrew Abarit name? Jesus ain't his name. That's a slave ship that's got people enslaved. He's a white man, sister boy Jacob. It ain't no power in the name, JC. That's a doctrine out the pits of hell. It ain't no letter J in Abarit anyway, Hebrew anyway. It's Y. Y-H-U-H, Yahoo. All right? We know it ain't Jesus. We know it ain't Lord. We know it ain't God, because God is Moloch. That's what that 6-point star represents. Moloch, the house of devils. And that ain't the star of Daoud, because King David represented menorah. The Lord is Baal, Mammon, the money god. Then you got JC, which is Tammuz. All right, which is sister boy Jacob. Which is Nimrod. He got many names. Lord and God. Okay, if the Bible say he came in his father's name, so Jesus come in the name of God, right? Anything can be a God. This cup can be a God. I can be a God. Money can be a God. The animals can be a God. Your husband and wife can be gods, is what I'm saying. All right? But everything can't be the Creator. He got one name. Yahusha, Yahuwah. Yahusha means Yahuwah delivers. Yahuwah save. All that Emmanuel stuff, Emmanuel and JC and it's Yahusha HaMashiach. Yeah, it's you. And see, everybody hated him because he was ugly, he was deformed, he was bent over. He wasn't what people thought he was going to be. But in Yahuwah's eyes, he was handsome, because Yahuwah seen his ruach on him. See, it ain't about the outside of the cup, the body. It's about what's inside of you. The new man, the new woman, the new mindset. Do you have a slave mind? Okay? Or you have an Abarit mind, a Nazarene mind, a biblical mindset. You know, like I said, I don't care about the name. But if you obeying the commandments, keeping the feast days, hey, all praises. Okay? Because if you obeying the Bible, that means, hey, we going to be on one accord no matter about the name. But we know it ain't JC. We know that's a slave ship drove by Captain Hawkins. We know they beat that in us. They used that to control us and put fear in us. They whitewashed us. But Putin over there in Russia then came out with the truth. Truth be told, the biblical people of the Bible are people of color. The main people that we enslaved, hung on trees, raped their women, fed their baby to alligator, call them niggers, call them monkeys, call them apes, call them boys, you know, got the old people out there in the field, slaving them out. They ain't got no respect for the old people. Them slave movies, them Hebrews, them ain't slaves, them ain't niggas, them kings and queens in them slave movies. Y'all see getting lynched on trees and our people getting raped. See, we ain't gonna forget that type of stuff. We'll never forget it. One lynching, one drop of blood, one chain, one feather. They gotta come ask us for forgiveness. Like, hey, y'all forgive us. They gotta come ask us for forgiveness for their ancestors. That's how I roll. But what they done to us. I ain't finna keep forgiving. They got to come ask for forgiveness. They got to come treat us like we royalty. They got to come give us our recognition like, okay, y'all the chosen people of the Bible. I want to learn about Yahuwah. I want to learn about Yahushua. Okay? That's what they need to come ask us. Because we the teachers of the Bible. We the chosen people. They supposed to be getting taught our ways by us. Anybody who want to know, they got to be getting taught by us. Yes. That's what the book say. If not, they teaching blasphemy. He said he going to raise up shepherds to lead his pastors. Meaning his sheep, his flock. He want his sheep healthy. He don't want no sick sheep with high blood pressure. You know, with gout, with cancer, with sickle cell, with diabetes and all this stuff. He want his sheep healthy. That's why he say choose life this day. He'll heal the land. When he say he'll heal the land, he talking about his people. We represent the land. We represent the new heaven and new earth. The people do, man. People can't see his kingdom. All right. Where did I stop at? Romans 13. All right. And 13. Let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, and not in chambering and wantonness, and not in strife and envy. Like y'all know how when one of them so-called black people get killed out there, and they be out there riding, tearing stuff up, we don't do that. The folks who created that stuff, they know what they doing anyway. That's why they got people out there tearing stuff down. That go against the Bible. Black Lives Matter. Like I say, when they saying Black Lives Matter, they calling you dead. Look up the word black. It don't mean nothing, but it's a downgrade. We bronze people. We copper people. We aboriginal people. Okay? We're not niggers. We're not apes. We're not monkeys. We're royal descendants of the people of this Bible in everybody's household. And that Pope of Rome gonna have to come see us too if he want to be saved. All of them got to come see us. Every last one of them that's lying on the Bible in these last days. Because he raising up men to tell the truth and teach the truth for free if they can receive the truth. But I'm the teacher. I don't care what preacher or pastor it is come around trying to talk to me about the Bible. He might get cut up. His feelings might get hurt. Because that's all you got to do is obey the commandments. If they don't obey the commandments, they do. They don't want to come mess with you and you obeying the Bible. And they ain't obeying the Bible. That's a dangerous thing. Okay, what these heathens have done. And I ain't racist, I'm righteous. You know, shouts out to Japhet, the white folk. Ham, Shem, and Japhet, that's what I teach. Japhet is not ain't the Edomites. Okay. Ham, Shem, and Japhet, all of them, you got Hebrew Hamites, Hebrew Yaphites, Hebrew Shemites, Abarit people, but we all brothers. Ham, Shem, and Japhet, that's where we come from. Okay? And can't forget about Seth. All right? So we all brothers and sisters, but what they use is color and money to divide people. I said they use color, money, and religion to divide people. Tell you ain't no man because you ain't got no money. You ain't no man because you won't go to work. But they don't know about the powers that be. That's designed to oppress, to tear down and try to destroy. Everybody ain't lazy. It seems like sometimes when you be doing good, you know, rising up, you know, working good, grinding, all of a sudden, boom, here come up, you know. You might stumble a little bit, but Yahuwah be testing you really to see how you going to act, because you going to still trust him when you lose that job or your car break down or the people turn their back on you. He be wanting, that's when you get closer to Yahuwah then. He might strip you from your job so you can continue to work for him. Because this is the most important job any man or woman can have. What I mean by a woman, mean prophesying, helping the man build a kingdom, shining together. Like he said, this is how we shine. The man and the woman getting the word. Okay, baby, read this while I break this down. When I say stop, you stop. Because that means I got something to say. Stop. That's all you got to do is read. The Most High going to do the rest. See, that's kingdom building. That's kingdom building right there. All right. And that's what's going on in these last days. You see a lot of men and women that's building together, but a lot of men that's building by themselves. You know, try helping your man out sometime. At least practice with him. Ask him to show you some things. If you got you a man of Yahuwah. Because it could be your calling to help him with the ministry. Sister. That's your power. The word. You know. Can two walk together lest they be agreed? But we going to continue. Let's go to Psalm 119 and 105. The book of Telahim. Psalm 119 and 105. Yahuwah's word is a lamp unto our feet and a light unto our path. See, his word is a lamp. It's light. So if you keep oil up in your lamp, which is your body, which is his word, you be like the 5 wise and the 5 foolish. You know, the 10 virgins. You had 5 that were wise, had oil in their body, kept the oil, which is the word. And you had 5 were foolish, coming over here asking us about the word after we already tried to get in the word. No, you should have got it when we were trying to give you some of the oil, some of the wine, some of the corn. You didn't want it then. It's going to come a time where people going to be seeking the truth, and Yahuwah going to close the Bible up and going to make us stop teaching it and just live it and walk in it every day. So while he do got people who's alive, you know, can hear and see, hey, this message could be for you. To step into your calling. Raise up and fight for your people. Fight for the people. And tear down these strongholds and these doctrines of demons and devils with the word of Yahuwah and Yahushua HaMashiach. Because every time Satan came messing with Yahushua, who the world know about Jesus Christ, he used the Bible on him. The Bible just that strong, a 2-edged sword. Sometimes it cut me. But I ain't ashamed to be cut because I know he loved me. And he chastened who he loved. So just because you're going through hard times right now, that don't mean you're doing something wrong. That means that you're doing something right. That means you're doing something right if you're going through hard times. He strengthened you. Because a lot of people can't do what you do. A lot of people can't overcome what you didn't overcome. A lot of people don't know your testimony and what you've been through about this walk. For real, Yahuwah people ain't popular. And they ain't got much. You know. And most of the men who teaching this word, shoes barely got shoes on their feet. Shoes falling apart. Barely got clothes to put on their back. But we gave it all up for the kingdom of Yahuwah. Because great is he that's in us than he in the world. And he didn't say no weapon wasn't formed. He said every weapon that is formed against us shall not prosper. And every tongue that rises against us as transgressions we shall condemn. Because that's the heritage of the Kodashim, the saints, and the heritage of Yahuwah. Aluah. All kabod to Yahuwah. All right. Let me see something. All right. Ephesians 5. Ephesians chapter 5. And I'm Elder Yehuda. If anybody need to be immersed, baptized in the name of Yahuwah, Yahushua of the Ruach HaKodesh, link up with me, because that play a big part in the role of your salvation too, being baptized to the right name. I ain't got that Trinity stuff on me no more. I ain't got JC on me no more. I accept the Yahushua and the Ruach HaKodesh into my heart. I asked Yahuwah for some wisdom, like David and Solomon them did. And I went and got immersed into the name of Yahuwah, Yahushua, and of the Ruach HaKodesh for the forgiveness of my sins. And I got planted in his death, burial, and resurrection. I came out with Yahuwah. This is how I came out the water. I didn't come out the water the same. as I went into the water. Yahuwah groomed me and taught me everything I know. Him and Yahushua. I don't give man the credit. All right. Ephesians 5. Ephesians 5, 7 through 14. He say, be not you therefore partakers with them. All right. Partakers with who? He finna tell us something right here. All right. In verse 7. Ephesians 5 and 8. Shalakia, forgive me. For we were sometimes darkness. We were born in darkness. We was born not knowing right from wrong. We were born not knowing what good and evil is. All right. But now are we light in Yahuwah. Walk as children of light. His Torah is light. His commandments is light. So long as you got his commandments in you, you walking around light. You got life in you. You can show somebody else how to get closer to Yahuwah. You can't save them, but you can tell them what they need to know to get them closer to Yahuwah. And when the Ruach do hit them, the Ruach gonna lead and start guiding them and bringing them to all truth. Verse 9. For the fruit of the Ruach is in all goodness and righteousness and truth. Goodness, righteousness, and truth. Sound like Yahushua to me, right? Proving what is acceptable unto Yahuwah. And have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them, mean correct them. Correct the Christians, rebuke them. Start calling them out. Tell them what they doing is wrong and going against the word of the Most High. Yahuwah. All right. Verse 12. For it is a shame even to speak of those things which are done of them in secret. Because they're doing a lot of things in secret, but the word exposes it. Behind closed doors, people do a lot of stuff in secret, but the word exposes darkness. All right. Verse 13. But all things are reproved and are made manifest by light, which is the word. For whatsoever doeth make manifest is light, which is the word. Wherefore he said, awake you that sleep. All right. Arise from the dead, and Yahushua shall give you light. People make it hard. I don't teach that doctrine. You smoke cigarettes, you smoke weed, you smoke crack, you do meth, you drink alcohol, you sinning. I don't teach that doctrine because that's not sin. Sin is, okay, eating pork, eating shrimp. He got a dietary law. If it's not in the Bible, I'm not going to make it up and create sin and tell you you're doing wrong. Oh, we know it ain't good for the body, but it's not sin. Sin is just not obeying the Bible. Okay, when you go to school and study for a test, right? You obey your teacher. Go to work for that paycheck. You obey your boss man and boss woman on the job. But when it comes to the Bible, when God, forgive me, Yahuwah, when God tell the Christian to do something, they don't do it. When Jesus tell the Christian to do something, they don't do it. They cuss the main man out, they say them. They be like, holy crap. I can't use the other word because they like to block them. And, you know, Christ, F, and JC, they cuss the main man out. They say die for him. Then they promote this pagan Easter. Show me one Easter bunny that hatch eggs. The only thing hatch eggs is a snake, and then they dip it in blood, which represent fertility. It ain't nothing but a sex goddess, a sex god. Easter, Ishtar, the sex goddess, the fertility goddess. Krishna, Nimrod, Jezebel, Delilah, Python, all these spirits in the earth on people. It's sad, man, that you can see the mind state that people in. They just walk around like everything peaches and cream. Don't know what's getting ready to hit them. But wherever, look here, I'm going to tell you something. If you're around somebody with the Holy Spirit, boy, you're going to protect you. You can be doing wrong. But he gonna protect that house and that place where he see his blood at, his spirit at. He gonna protect everything around. That's how precious the Yahuwah Ruach is. It ain't about, that's something money can't buy. A lot of people be mad at you because you done overcame obstacles and you done been through stuff and you still smiling. And they got way more than you got and they miserable as a summer gun. Ain't that something? Boy, boy, boy. Let's go to Colossians chapter 1, 9 through 14. Colossians. We ordered the scriptures. I hadn't got it yet. Book called the Scriptures. You know, I hadn't got it yet. We're still waiting on it. I don't know what's going on with it, but they say the order been had. It's Colossians. I know it's got to be in here. Romans, Acts. It's a short book. Corinthians. Hold on, brothers and sisters. Ephesians. Philippians. Here we go, Colossians 1, 9 through 12. For this cause we also, since the day we heard it, do not cease to pray for you and to desire you might be filled with the knowledge of his will and all chokmah and all wisdom and spiritual understanding, that you might, verse 10, that you may walk worthy of Yahuwah unto all pleasing. All right, being fruitful in every good work and increasing in the knowledge of Yahuwah. Verse 11, strengthened with all might according to his glorious power unto all patience and long suffering with joyfulness. Verse 12, giving Torah thanks unto Yahuwah the Father, which have made us meet, be partakers of the inheritance of the saints, the Kodeshim and light. All right, verse 13, we getting somewhere. Who have delivered us from the power of darkness, and have translated us into the kingdom of his dear son, Yahushua HaMashiach. See, we represent the kingdom on earth right now. The new heaven and the new earth. When he come down from Shemaim, he talking about the Ruach HaKodesh. Boy, y'all don't hear me, do you? He don't dwell in temples made by the hands of man, them church houses. We represent the church, the people. When you see trees, branches, seeds, waters, isles, creatures, beasts, he's talking about us, people, the clean and unclean, nations of people. All right. Let's go to 2 Corinthians chapter 4, 3 and 6. This is what I love doing, and cooking good kosher food. You know, I seen a building, but I can't afford a building right now. But if I had a building, I'd be wanting to meet with Hebrews and Shebrews from all over the world. For real, for real. I don't care what name you believe in, but you got to know how to act. If not, you got to get up out of here, because we know a demon and a devil from just the way it smells, the stench in their skin. All right. 2 Corinthians 4, 3 and 6. But if our besorah gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. Talking about the word. If the word is hid, it's hid from the lost. We speaking the word, but they can't hear it because they lost. They indoctrinated. They Christianized. They Hellenized. They paganized. You see? Satan infiltrated everything. All right. Verse 4. And whom the God of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Yahushua, who is the image of Yahuwah, should shine unto them. That's what's going on right now. this light shining unto you. You see what I'm saying? He said his sheep hear his voice. Do you hear the master speaking? I'm just a messenger. But this is his word, so this the creator speaking to the people. We gonna continue. Palau Yahuwah. Verse 5. For we preach not ourselves, but Yahushua HaMashiach, the master, and ourselves your servants for Yahushua's sake. We not servants no more. We sons and daughters. We claiming our sonship and daughtership. It's time for us to start getting served, like the Bible say. All right. Verse 6. For Yahuwah, who commanded the light to shine out of darkness, have shined in our minds, to give the light of the knowledge of the glory of Yahuwah and the face of Yahushua HaMashiach. Boy. Y'all don't hear the master speaking, do you? Let's get some more. Let's get some more. Let me go put some heat on my coffee real quick. And we going to go to 1 Thessalonians. Well, you can read 1 Thessalonians. If you got your pen, 1 Thessalonians 5, 1 through 11. That's a lot of reading right there. Let's go to John 9 and 5. The book of John 9 and 5. Yehukanan 9 and 5. When I get there, 9 and 5. Be right back. Let me put some heat on my coffee. I'll be right back, brothers and sisters. Okay, I'm back, brothers and sisters. Had to get some heat on my mud. And by the way, I'm from out of Hattiesburg, Mississippi, you know. I started out in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. First, I taught Jesus. God and Lord. I must have messed with the Quran and all that type of stuff, you know. The Talmud, all them type of books, but now I teach Yahushua. I've been teaching Yahushua for what? I say about 12 years. You know, I was teaching that pagan stuff the first couple of years. You know, anybody want to get on here and chop it up, feel free to invite yourself. I accept you in. You know, but don't get on here trying to start no confusion and have no debate or nothing like that. You know, bring the scriptures. You know, don't care who you is. You know, show your face in the place. Let's do some kingdom work. All right, John 9 and 5. It's written and read. So this the master speaking. As long as he is in the world, he is the light of the world. Talking about Yahushua, who everybody know about Jesus. I'm just telling you, Jesus is going to get a lot of people in trouble. That Trinity stuff going to get a lot of people in trouble. That God and Lord stuff and that religion and that any type of Islam in it, like Catholicism or something like that in it, Islam in it, it's going to get a lot of people in trouble. Because Hebrews and Shebrews, we don't mess with little boys and little girls. We don't mess with, we don't do that gay stuff. We don't celebrate no pagan stuff. You know, we love and respect all, but we sure don't fear none. I say we love and respect all, but we don't fear none. Nobody but the master, Yahuwah. All right. So, let's go to Matthew chapter 5. Matthew chapter 5, 15. 13 and 14. Matthew 5, 13 and 14. Well, I read that one already, so some stuff wrote twice. Let's go to John 12:35. John 12:35. I don't teach prosperity. I teach repentance. I teach salvation. I teach mercy and grace and compassion. That's what I teach. John 12:35. Then Yahushua said unto them, you little. He said, yet a little while is the light with you. He said, walk while you have the light, lest darkness come upon you. For he that walk in darkness knoweth not whither he go. That's the blind lead the blind. Everybody going to hell. These so-called preachers and bishops and reverends and evangelists and women preachers call themselves preachers. All right, but they walking in darkness. That's the blind leading the blind. And I'm sick of them. The Creator's sick of them. You know, and you have people defend them lying pastors. Well, my pastor said, this is what the Bible say, go get. The Bible say something totally different. So he raised up men to stand up for the people, to take the scales off the people's eyes, that they may have an ear to hear the word. The people represent the churches. I'm not doing this for me. I'm not doing this for no fame or fortune. No. I do this for the Creator and my people. What the church house supposed to be doing. Showing them how to eat. Showing them how to love their people. Forgive their brothers and sisters. Don't mess with that man, woman over there. Leave that woman alone. Don't beat on your woman. You know, don't cheat on your woman. Women, stop calling your men, you know, names and stuff like that, downgrading yourself. That's what we supposed to be teaching our people, how to stick together and stand strong like iron. Like iron. Like I said, I come from gang banging, but I was beating my own people up. So when I started preaching the Bible, I couldn't have no favoritism. I had to go around the G's. I had to go around the Vice Lords. I had to go around the Five Deuces, the Samfold, the Rolling Sixties, and the East Coast. I had to go around all them type of gangs, being a light to them. But I got attacked by my own people. Me, one man. And it took a lot of them for one little me. And I ain't forgotten nothing. I forgive you, but I ain't forgot. And to the one that showed me love and told me, hey man, hey, keep up the good work, man. We appreciate what you're doing. Some people know what I got going on. I'm not lying to you. I'm telling you the truth for free. I don't want your money. I want your soul. Man, get your soul right on the inside. Get you right with the Creator and His Son. Okay, like I said, they saying the commandments done away with, you better run. They trying to kill you. And to all them preachers, let me tell you something. According to Jeremiah 23, if anybody done died without the instructions of the Most High, because you know the Bible mean have only learning your basic instruction before leaving earth. So if they don't know the basic instructions, that's the commandments, and they dying, you got blood on your hand, brother. Ain't no blood on my hand. I ain't telling my people to eat pork. I ain't telling my people to eat shrimp, crabs, and crawfish. I ain't telling my people to celebrate pagan holidays. I ain't telling my people to hate their own people and all that. I'm saying forgive. Show compassion. So what if that ain't your same color of people? But have some type of compassion for them. Get the malice out your heart. Get the hate out your heart, man. See what Satan done? He done came and messed our minds up with hate and malice. Like I say, religion.
I led you back.
Religion.
Hello, you okay?
What's going on, Fernando?
Oh, where you from?
I see you, brother. I'm still putting it down, man. I'm still putting it down.
Can you accept the
Still
match
putting
for
it
a
down. I ain't gonna
second?
stop till the casket drop. I don't know
Accept
what this stuff is, but anyway, we gonna continue, all right?
Partly.
Oh my God, just accept.
Cause I can't hear you, whoever you is. Let me try to turn this up.
Hello.
Okay, I hear you now. All right. What's going on, people?
You okay?
What's going on? You got something you want to talk about?
No.
All right. Well, we gonna continue to this lesson. And the Most High Barak y'all for tuning in. Share this video. If you don't mind, share this
Oh,
video.
Zeus, brother. Salam, Zeus.
Shalom, 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 brother,
Salam,
shalom.
Zeus. Zeus. Let's go, my friend. Zeus,
Okay.
friend. Start match.
Okay, we're gonna go to Job,
Zeus.
Job 24 and 13. Okay, let's go to the book of
Zeus.
Job 24 and 13. The book of
Zeus,
Job,
my friend.
the book of Job 24 and 13.
Okay. Start match. Match start. Accept.
Job,
Yes. Zeus, friend. Go. Let's go. Zeus, because you have highest level. Okay.
Job, Job 24 and 13.
Zeus, friend, I want play money gun. Okay,
Job
because you
24 and
have highest
13.
level.
And we read, they are, he say, they are of those that rebel against the light. They know not the
91
ways of
level.
God, nor
Okay,
abide
Zeus,
in the path thereof. So what
91
he's
level.
saying is, these people who don't obey the Bible, they don't know about the light. You know what I'm saying? They love money
Let's
and
go.
material stuff.
Let's
But
go.
they don't love the spiritual
The
realm.
Zeus
So
friend is
let's go
here.
to Isaiah chapter 60 and verse 1. Isaiah chapter 60 and verse 1, the prophet Isaiah.
Zeus
Chapter 60
friend.
verse 1. He said, arise, shine, for your light is come, and the esteem, the kabod of Yahuwah is risen upon us. See, it's the glory of the Creator that's upon us that allow us to do what we doing. Okay, let's go to Acts chapter 13 and 14. One last precept.
Zeus friend.
Acts chapter 13 and 14. Hold on 1 minute, big guy, and I'm finna get to you. All right. I don't know what you mean by when, but thank you. The Most High Barak you. Acts 13 and 14. He say, but when they departed from Pergara, they came to Antioch and Syria and went into the synagogues on the Shabbat day and sat down. They got going on. Okay. Acts 13 and 14. But when they departed from Pergama, they came to Antioch and Syria and went into the synagogues on the Shabbat day to sit down. Not Sunday, the first day, but on the Shabbat day, which is the seventh day. This Bible right here, this Bible, we don't teach that gay doctrine. No, you messing with a man and ain't trying to get no woman, you're going to hell. If you messing with a woman, I ain't trying to get no man, you're going to hell. You shacking up with all these women, ain't trying to get married to no woman or no man, you could be on your way to hell. You telling your kids to celebrate pagan holidays, you could be going down the wrong path for destruction. All right, that's pride. Hold on. I need to make me some more coffee. Ooh, Barak Yahuwah. He's on fire. You know, and like when I was back home in Hattiesburg, I was always around gangbangers. I was always in the trenches amongst my brothers and sisters trying to shine and be a light to them. And you would think they'd be supporting that. You know what? Man, he ain't crazy. Man, that brother coming straight out the Bible, man. We might need to have that brother back, man. It's these preachers that's lying, man. He exposing these preachers for us, man. That's what Lil Johnny was doing, you know. And then they tried to, like I said, they tried to take me out. They go try to kill me, man. About the Bible. Them goat riding preachers. Them Masonic preachers. You know, but I'm still standing. And I can go another round with them and come out on top. Because they don't obey the Bible. I obey. I teach repentance. I'm not going to baptize somebody and bring them out the water, tell them it's okay for you to keep doing all. You need to be trying to obey. Obey the Bible. All right. all that, okay. Because this what made me mad. Everybody followed granny or mama or somebody to the church. So when I got baptized, they said, first I got baptized in the Trinity stuff. They say, believe, receive, accept this, and come out the water. And keep sinning, right? Then I got baptized in JC name. It was the same doctrine. It wasn't no repentance in it. I'm getting baptized with these people telling me I can keep on eating pork, eating pig meat, hating people, lying to people, mistreating people, fighting people, downgrading women. That's what religion done to me. But when Yahuwah snatched me up, he said, you can't be doing that. You can't even have no favoritism. You got to treat everybody the same. I ain't got no favorite nothing. I ain't got no favorite child. I ain't got no favorite parent. I ain't got no favorite cousin. I ain't got no favorite sister. I treat them all the same. Just because you don't like that person over there, they ain't done nothing to me. But we get along good. Because you got some people that'll stop you from being blessed. You know, Baruch. You can't get no money to eat with them, but they see you over here getting money. Now you're a false flagger. Now you're a perpetrator. You can't tell the Most High how to barack you. Here, I'm going to tell you something like this. Everybody who holler about oppositions and all that, that opposition might be your best friend. The main person you hate might be your best friend one day. Sit down and talk to him. Like men, though. Men don't fight. Men protect their families and their communities. That's what men do. If a man do fight, he getting somebody who on that bull crap out the neighborhood, out the community. This is going to be about shalom. This is going to be righteous. He don't care what side of town you from. Okay. Now we're going to be dealing with the light of Yahuwah people. I'm going to go and knock that one out too, because I was actually do this lesson a couple of days ago, but I wasn't feeling up the part doing it. So since I'm burning right now, I'm going to go ahead and stay lit, all right, and let Yahuwah word shine, put Yahuwah word out there, all right. I'm going to make me another cup of coffee real quick. I'll be right back. But Penando P. Funk, what's going on, King? You've been watching me for a long time too, brother. You know I ain't lying, Penando. They was hating on me back home. I was the best preacher in Hattiesburg, Penando. I was the light of my whole time, walking around the town, trying to tell my people, hey, we the Hebrews. We the chosen people of the Bible. What's going on, King? I started calling my people kings and queens. They like, I ain't no king. I ain't no queen. Well, what is you, a slave? Is you a homeborn slave? You better claim your birthright. Let me go make me some more coffee. Be right back, and we're going to start out at Matthew 58 and 8. The light of Yahuwah people. And his people is all nations who got his set apart spirit. It ain't about color. If they got Yahuwah Holy Spirit, guess what? You, my brother and my sister, because they obey the Bible. They're my people. I got love for my sleeping brothers and sisters. That's why I get on here and try to wake you up with the word of the Most High Yah. Wake up out of your sleep. Wake up out of sleep, Judah, Yehuda. Wake up out of sleep, Yasharal, Ephraim. Wake up out of sleep, Zion. Better yet, wake up out of sleep, Negroes and niggettes. The so-called black man and black woman, wake up out of sleep. The so-called Native American, the so-called Mexicans, whatever you is, wake up out of deep sleep. Hold on. Why pay for that? It's not bread. I don't teach prosperity. How come the only one prospering is TD Snakes, Creflo Dollar, Eddie Thone, and they full of wickedness. Josh Myers and Joel Osteen. Man, them false prophets, man. Them false prophets. They work for the devil. They think they light, but this the real light shining right here. They need to come see us to get taught the word. We didn't have to go to no theologian school or go get no type of piece of paper. No, we study this Bible to show ourselves approved. Satan himself can't deceive us. And right here in Acts 13, Acts chapter 13 and verse 1, we're going to see about the word nigger in the Bible, or Niger in the Bible. You see, this is where they got that from. But they call us niggers, and it's Niger, all right? But now, there were in the church, there was in Antioch certain prophets and teachers as Bartimaeus and Simeon, and were called nigger. See, you got nigger in the Bible, and Lucas and Cyrene, and Manaen, which had brought up with Herod, all right, the Tetrarchs and Saul, all right? See, Herod, he was an Edomite. He was trying to kill Hebrews. That's all the London slave trade, them slave trade was. They was trying to wipe us out. Then they still do it with the police and the government. Shoot us with our hand up, lie, get paid, and the Bible say don't kill. You can kill people with your mouth too. Blood is your life. So who am I to come trying to take your blood and take your life and beat on you and tell you what to do? I ain't your daddy. It's over in Exodus. He said, if you shed a man's blood, he gonna shed your blood. You live by the gun, you die by the gun. Live by the sword, you die by the sword. Let me make me some coffee real quick. All right. I keep saying that, but I'm finna go make it, cuz. Let me get to the scriptures. Isaiah 58 and 8. I didn't think I'd be going this long. I'm gonna go till I get tired. I need to start back banging and getting back in the groove for Yahuwah, because I ain't been working like I supposed to be working. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this out. Isaiah 51. We're gonna read 1 through 8. Let me go make me some coffee real quick. I'll be right back. Yeah, stand there, Fernando. You tell them Hebrews around there in Hattiesburg, Fernando. Hey, they need to stand on their heritage, man. We descend of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We the Hebrews, Fernando. We ain't Christians. We ain't religious, Fernando. We kings and queens of the earth. We got to quit beating our people up and tearing our women down. We got to set an example for our kids. It's a shame the kids can't come out in the ghettos of America, all right, of the United States and play without getting shot or hurt at home. Don't nobody want to have the old people out no more. Go get the groceries out the car. See them at the grocery store. Hey, Sister Odell, you need me to help you put your groceries in the car? They took all that out the community. See, back in the day, gangs was to keep the Ku Klux Klan out the neighborhood, which is the police. Police are slave catchers. That's all the police is. That's why they got a lot of black men, so-called black men, in the neighborhood harassing their own people. Somebody look like you will turn you over to the enemy, the government, and take you away from your mama and your family and your children. Because they swore in. And all of them put their hand on the Bible. The police, they here to protect these rich folks and these businesses. You know, and I ain't racist, but these white folk. Let somebody of color call the police in that neighborhood, and let somebody another nation call them, and see how fast they get there. Hold on, let me go make me some coffee. When I come back, we're going to start at Isaiah chapter 58, 1 through 8. Man. Goddamn, Muslim down there talking some stuff. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. You heard me? Muslim down there talking some stuff a while ago. He was trying to distract me, but I wasn't going for that. Yeah. Trying to make it seem like and here I am safe. Oh yeah, I threw him in his face quick. Hold on, brothers and sisters, I'm coming. Bear with me. I got my water in the microwave. I'll go ahead and knock this one out. The light of Yahuwah people. You know. He didn't say be nice. We gonna see it in the Bible. See, this ain't that sweet JC stuff. See, Yahusha and Yahuwah ain't sweet. They masculine. When you holler about something sweet, that's gay. You know, Jesus a child molester. Yeah. A pedophile. You know. an oppressor. Religion, the same thing. The same thing. You know, Allah, same thing. One world religion. We the minority. We outnumbered. Probably 50 to 1. Us chosen ones. Hold on. Hold on, Zion. Oh, buddy. All right. Got my coffee. Hold on one more minute. We're going to go to Isaiah. All right, the book of Isaiah 58, 1 through 8. And that's another thing too, brothers and sisters. Them so-called preachers and them women preachers, they can't even must understand the Bible prophecies. We the one breaking that down. We teaching meat. We ain't teaching milk. I teach meat. I don't teach milk. You spend, like Hamashiach said, 3 days I'll rebuild this temple. He was talking about the body. That's why the veil had ripped at the other temple. It didn't mean nothing to him. You spend 3 days with me, you'll learn more with me than you learn in church all your life. All esteem to Yahuwah. All right, so Isaiah 58, 1 through 8. He said, cry loud. That means shout, like shouting John. Spell not like sons of thunder. Lift up your voice like a trumpet. See, your voice can be a trumpet. And show Yahuwah people their transgressions and the house of Jacob their sins. He talking to you Negroes, the so-called black man and black woman, but we brown, we bronze, we amber, we copper people, we tree people, okay? So that's what we doing. We showing our people their transgression, that they going against the Most High by his word. That's all we doing. I can't tell you going to hell because Yahuwah can wake you up and call you. But if you ain't listening to the message and ain't trying to repent, oh yeah, he gonna say, oh yeah, you heard it. You didn't want to listen to it. You listened to it, but you didn't want to obey it. See, it's different when you obey it. You can listen and read it, but you gotta obey it. And when you obey something, you become something. Am I right? If you do it long enough, you become that, right? That's why he say we survive off his word, not physical food. He is the bread of life. He is the living water. And he say, out the belly of the righteous shall spring up a well of water, giving everlasting life. Come on now. We at church tonight, okay? And to everybody that's listening and supporting, Yahuwah Baruch you. That means Yahuwah bless you in your house, your mishpachah, your family. Mishpachah mean family, all right, in Hebrew, Abarit. All right. And I hope y'all getting some understanding. Yeah, and the scales coming off your eyes, and you got ears to hear. Verse 2. He said, yet they seek me daily, and delight to know his ways, as a nation that did righteousness and forsook not the ordinance of their Elohim. I don't call him El. I call him Almighty. Aluah, all right? They ask of your Aluah, the ordinance of justice. They take delight in approaching to Yahuwah. Verse 3, wherefore have we fastened, say they, and you see us not? Wherefore have we afflicted our soul, and you taketh no knowledge? Behold, in the day of your fast you find pleasure, and exact all your labors. So when you fast, it's between you and Yahuwah. You can fast from your cell phone. You can fast from food. You can fast from TV. You can fast from anything. But if you fast, and I hope you're doing it for Yahuwah to please him so he can get your attention. Barak Yahuwah. Because they put the truth out there with lies on the movies and TVs. See, we got spiritual eyes. So it's a message in everything on TV. And if you got eyes to see, you be like, man, there ain't no way they've been doing this stuff for 400 years. Telling us what they getting ready to do. And it happened. And you look back on some of them movies. Okay, they've been talking about this coronavirus stuff. It's a movie. I can't think of that movie that came out. I think it was called Virus or something like that. Phone on 15% right here, but we gonna keep going. But anyway, verse 4, he say, be you fast for strife and debate and to smite with the fist of wickedness. You shall not fast as you do this day to make your voice be heard on high like out in the street corners. How they want to go out on street corners and pray and all that type of stuff and shout. See, we ain't supposed to be out there shouting like that. All right. Verse 5. He say, is it such a fast that Yahuwah have chosen, a day for a man to afflict his soul, his nafesh? Is it to bow down his head as a bulrush? All right, to spread sackcloth and ashes under him? Will you call this fast an acceptable day of Yahuwah? Verse 6, is it not the fast that Yahuwah have chosen to loose the bands of wickedness, to undo the heavy burdens, and to let the oppressed go free? And that ye break every yoke, being oppressed by the devil in their mind, by the doctrine of demons of devils is what he's saying. The strong man. Verse 7, he say, is it not to deal your bread to the hungry, and that you bring the poor, and that are cast to your house? When you see the naked, you shall cover him, and you hide not yourself from your own flesh. Verse 8, then shall your light break forth as the morning, and your help shall spring forth speedily, and your righteousness shall go before you, and the esteem and kabod of Yahuwah shall be your reward. Hallelujah. You see what you see what the reward is his glory. Boy, once you got favor with Yahuwah, everybody that mess with you, he'll make them your footstool. Everybody that mess with you, he gonna repay them 9, 10 times fold. You ain't gotta fight nobody when you're the creator, your husband. Because it's just like a man down here gonna protect his wife, Yahuwah gonna protect his wife. All right. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 60 and verse 3. He saying the Goyim, the Gentiles can be anybody that's not in the truth. So the Gentiles shall come to your light, and kings to the brightness of your rising. Verse 4, he said, lift up your eyes round about and see. All they gather themselves together. They come to you. Your son shall come from afar, and your daughter shall be nursed at your side. The same thing was happening on the plantation. That's what's going to happen to us. We just ain't going to rape their women and hang them on trees and kill them. You see, that's righteousness right there. They going to serve us like we serve them. They're going to build our kingdom for us. There's going to be some white folks in our kingdom too. All nations going to be in Yahuwah's house. His house for all nations. The sick and shut in can come up in here and get healed. This ain't that sun worship doctrine. Everybody going to church on Sunday to worship the sun gods, the Greek gods, the demigods. Can't tell them nothing. And that old whole Mother Mary, I tell you, boy, that's a doctrine straight out the pits of hell. Then they had their juju beads and they crosses and stuff. Idols, idol worship. Ain't no power in that stuff. I'm just saying the power is in the name Yahuwah Yahusha and of the Ruach HaKodesh, and power in his blood. He ain't winking no more. All right, Isaiah 60. All right, Shalach, you brothers and sisters. Let's go to Psalms 37:6. The book of Psalms 37:6. Share this video. I don't know how to share it and save it and all that. So if somebody out there do that, please do that for me. I'm Elder Yehuda, like I said, Psalm 37:6. One verse. He said, he shall bring forth, and his judgments is noonday. Verse 7, rest in Yahuwah, and wait patiently for him. Fret not yourself because of him who prosper in his way, because of the man who bring wicked devices to pass. What is wicked devices? Percocets, Lortabs, promethazine. The leaves are made for the healing. But they get our people hooked on this medication, and boys just control their mind. Old people of little faith. I done put this Bible on the tester, and I know without the medication, you ain't gonna die. You might think you're gonna die. Everything comes from within. Healing starts from within. And once the Creator see you start giving some stuff up, guess what he gonna start doing? He gonna supply the increase. He just waiting on you to take the first step. And it ain't an easy walk giving up something that you've been on for over 400 years that they told you need this to heal yourself. If it was healing you, you wouldn't have to keep taking it. Barak Yahuwah, if it was healing the people, you wouldn't have to keep taking it. The leaves are for the healing. And guess what? It's free. You ain't got to pay for it. Just research it. Herb for this. The leaves for this. You know? And start making you some teas. Start, getting right on the inside. Cleaning yourself out. Go on a spiritual fast, a spiritual cleansing. I'm actually thinking about going vegan. Me personally. And that's going to be hard for me because I like chicken. I don't eat a lot of red meat, I am giving processed meat up, like hamburger meat and hot dog and stuff of that nature. I am giving that up, the processed meat, okay? But if it's got a bone in it, then that's the meat that I eat, meat with a bone in it. If it ain't got no bone in it, I recommend you don't eat it. And this is my thing, right? They say the grocery store. Grocery store. What are they growing in the grocery store? Why do foods stay on the shelf so long in the grocery store and don't go bad? Ask yourself that. Grocery store, right? Doctor, right? Physician, right? But they heal some people, but some people get hooked on the medication. And that's a dangerous thing. Okay. And this how they program our mind with these evil devices. Because I'm going to tell you, I had demons on me at one time. I used to blame everybody for making, you made me do this. No, it was the demons on me made me do that. Then they put me on Ritalin, right? To try to suppress the demon on me. Or whatever was going on. That didn't work. They try some more medication. They give you this demon to suppress this demon. This demon to suppress this demon. And before you know it, you got all this stuff in you. and it's got side effects. They don't tell you about the broken ankle, the swollen kneecap, the bloody nose, the messed up kidney from taking all these medications. They don't tell you the side effects. See, they need to be getting sued for pumping this stuff in people and getting people hooked on this stuff, okay, and killing people because it's not healing them. The pharmacia, it's not healing nobody. It's only make them sicker. You pay to go get diagnosed with something. You pay somebody to diagnose you with a sickness. So once they diagnose you with this sickness and program your mind, oh, I got high blood pressure. I rebuke that Yahuwah. Oh, I got cancer. Oh, I rebuke that Yahuwah in Yahushua's name. You see, I ain't got that. Don't you speak that over me. See, life and death is in the tongue. Y'all better quit letting these people do witchcraft on y'all. Like, I don't care. I'm going to stand up and expose darkness. All right? Because I don't appreciate what they done to me, put me in the mental ward. Say I was paranoid, schizophrenic, because I started seeing demons in people. Follow me around town and had it everywhere I'm going, trying to get me locked up, trying to plot on me, trap me, and pick me up. But Yahuwah was guiding me and leading me to safety every time. He was checkmaking y'all. And the main people done me wrong need me. I don't need them. The churches that done me like that, they need me. I don't need the church house. I am the church. The Bible says a prophet will be accepted anywhere but his own time. Prophesy, Yehuda. Let's go. Psalms 37:23. The steps of a good man is ordered by Yahuwah, and he delight in his way. If Yahuwah ain't behind it, it ain't nothing. Like I say, some of them know him by God. Okay, if y'all believe in God, Lord, and Jesus, how come y'all ain't doing what they telling y'all to do in the Bible? How come y'all going against the Bible? Hello? Since y'all love God, Lord, and Jesus so much, how come y'all ain't obeying y'all masters? I'm talking about to you Christians. But y'all get mad at these Hebrews and Shebrews, so we obeying our master. And we standing on their name, Yahuwah and Yahushua. There's a lot of people know his name, they're just ashamed to say it because they outnumbered. I'm rooted and grounded in his name. You know, try shouting to heaven real loud. Yo, call Yahuwah and Yahushua's name real loud. I'm talking about shout loud. I bet you he look down here and say, uh-oh. Yahushua say, hey, Abel, that's one of them right there calling you. Look at him. He's showing out for you. That's what they looking at down here, who putting on for him. The men and the women. The woman can't go against the man. But let me tell you something about a woman. If she brings scripture to correct the brother, oh yeah, she can correct that brother with the scriptures. But she can't lead the brother. It's his job to lead. That's if he fit to lead anything. Matter of fact, let's go with 1 Corinthians real quick. This order can't be compromised for nobody. 1 Corinthians. Chapter 11. 1 through 3. All right. This order can't be compromised for nobody. Nobody. The only person compromise this order is the devil. So we finna read some. He say, be we followers of him, even as he also is of Hamashiach, Yahushua. Verse 2. Now I praise you, brethren and sisters, that you remember me in all things and keep the ordinances. This Paul speaking. Because they say Apostle Paul didn't teach the commandments. Yes, he did. And he said, I'm an Israelite indeed too. So yeah, he taught the commandments. All right, we're going to continue. But he would have us to know that the head of every man is Yahushua HaMashiach, who the world knows JC. And the head of the woman is the man. And the head of HaMashiach is Yahuwah. This can't be compromised. This is a chain of command. This is a chain of command. Why you think the man ain't in the house? The kid can do whatever they want to do. That ain't love. And like I say, I don't beat kids. I sit down and show them the scriptures. I holler at them. You have to use force to get your point across. Always got to fight somebody, hurt somebody, or be mean to somebody, or make fun of somebody. That's evil and wicked. You don't know what people going through. Some people need encouraging words saying, you know what? It's going to be all right, brother. It's going to be okay, sister. Because I come from that right there. If he did it for me, I know he can do it for you. But you got to let him in. You got to let him in your mind. And he'll start operating your mind. All right? Let's go to Revelation 21. Sometimes I feel like Jonah in the whale. Sometimes I feel like Moshe. Want to hit somebody upside the head. Sometimes I feel like Eliyahu. Sometimes I feel like Daoud and Solomon. I ain't lying. Sometimes I feel like Samson. I feel like Isaiah, some of the men in this manuscript. For real, man. I ain't lying. For real. Them my hero. Damn sure ain't Superman and Batman and Robin. My heroes in this Bible. Revelation. See, they scared of Revelation. The church house, they scared of Revelation. Or, because you know why? Talk about them harlots. And what I mean by a harlot is a church house on Sunday. And the Roman Catholic Church is the mother of all churches. Got everybody playing the hoe. Getting drunk off her fornication. Off her doctrine. So Revelation 21 and 4. And Yahuwah shall what? Shalaki. Revelation 21, 1 through 4. And he saw a new heaven and a new earth, of this John seeing this. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there were no more sea. Okay, sea represent people now. And he, Yehukanan, John, saw the set-apart city, New Jerusalem, coming down from Yahuwah, out of Shemaim, heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. We the bride. The man is the bride. He married a man before he married a woman. All through the Bible. That woman must be covered by a man or an elder or assembly. All that Yahushua covering, he just said Yahuwah, Mr. Head of Yahushua the head of man, man the head of woman. Okay? Quit taking the context out of order, Jezebel. All right? Verse 3. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of Yahuwah is with me. What is a tabernacle? What is a tabernacle? The tabernacle is Yahuwah's word is with me. I mean, he inside of men, tabernacling with men, dwelling amongst the people through men. We're going to continue. And he will dwell with them. They shall be his people. And Yahuwah himself shall be with them and be the Elohim. Everybody looking for the Most High, you got to wake him up inside of you. That's all you got to do is obey the Bible. Do what it say do. That's all. It ain't hard. All right. Let's go here to Revelation 2 and 9. He said, I know your works in tribulation and poverty. All right, but you are rich. I know the blaspheme of them would say they are Yahudims. They are Hebrews. They are Jews, but they are not. They are the synagogues of Satan. Then he go down to verse 10 and tells us, fear not of these things which you shall suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you in prison. That's jail. All right, going to prison for years. Cast some of you in prison. You may have tribulation 10 days. Some die now, some don't come out. Let's go to Revelation 3 and 9. Precept this out. He said, behold, I will make them of the synagogues of Satan. Hashatan would say they are Hebrews, would say they are Jews. Talking about them fake Jews over there in Israel. And are not, but do lie. He said, behold, I will make them become and worship before your feet to know that I love you. He ain't talking about kissing my boot and kissing my feet. You won't do that, you bow to Yahushua. I'm just a man. But this phone going dead, so Yahuwah Baruch y'all in Yahushua's name, but I got to keep going to work, all right? So, you know, it's just sad, you know, like when Yahuwah do give you some wisdom, people ain't gonna understand you. They ain't gonna comprehend what you're saying because they ain't never heard it like that before. You know. But like I say, I ain't got no respect for no man or no woman who telling you ain't gotta obey the Bible. Let's go to Psalm 97 and 11. The book of Psalm 97 and 11. Light is sown for the righteous, and gladness for the upright in mind. Isaiah 42 and 16. And we read, and Yahuwah will bring the blind by a way that they know not. Yahuwah will lead them in path that they have not known. Yahuwah will make darkness light before them, and the crooked things straight. These things will Yahuwah do unto them, and not forsake them. But they tell everybody, oh, Yahuwah cast his people away. You a lie. Oh, you lying. He ain't cast his people away. It's just everybody been thankful for 400 years. Them fake people who went over there and created that land, Israel, in 1946, 1950 something, are the real Jews. We are the real Abarit people, Yahudim. I'm not a Jew. I'm Abarit, Abarim, Nazarene, Nazarite, Yahudim. I'm not a Jew. That's Latin. We Yahudim, Yahudi. All right. So if anybody want to put in some work, like I say, ain't nobody, some people got on here a while ago, but that was just a distraction. But I stayed in the wine press on them, I handled that real good. Normally I used to, cut them up, getting on here trying to distract me. But anyway, I hope you learned something, brothers and sisters, Until next time, this is the Yehuda's United Assembly, and I'm Elder Yehuda, and let your next move be your best move. Keep checking them until you checkmate. Why I like chess, there's only one king and one queen, and that king is the powerful piece on the board. Until next time, shalom.